Okay, in this question, it says that the sides of a triangle are on a coordinate axis and its hypotenuse passes through the point 1A. Right. Let us draw a coordinate axis first. In the coordinate axis, okay, this is the y-axis and x-axis, and 1,8 is a point in the first quadrant. The triangle must be in the first quadrant also. I am drawing a triangle in the first quadrant. Okay, this is our triangle in the first quadrant. The question says that this triangle passes through the point 1,8. Okay, this is the point, let's say 1,8. 1,8. Okay, and the question says find the vertices. These are the vertices, vertex number 1, vertex number 2, number 3 of the triangle such that the length of the hypotenuse is minimum. Okay, this is the hypotenuse. This is 90 degree, okay, opposite the 90 degree hypotenuse. The length of this line segment must be minimum. So, first thing, we must write a function representing the hypotenuse, okay? Let us say this part is y, we are going to find it. This part is x, okay? This is origin 0, right? Actually, one point is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. We must find the other points. So how can I find the y and x value? First of all, the hypotenuse, the length of the hypotenuse, let us say hypotenuse is equal to, actually hypotenuse square is equal to x squared plus y squared. This is the hypotenuse function, but there are two variables, x and y. I must relate them. To relate them, I am going to use similarity. If I join these points, I'm going to get small and big triangle here. In this triangle, in the triangles, these angles are corresponding angles. Okay, this angle and this angle, they are the same angle. Okay, let us say this is theta. From the parallelism, this is also theta. Okay, theta and theta. So here, this is the coordinate 1, this is coordinate 8. So how can I write the length of the side of the triangles? In the small triangle, let me write with a different color. In a small triangle, this length, okay, this length is y minus 8, because this is 8 from 0 to 8, this is 0 to y. This length is y minus 8. Again, in the same triangle, this length is just 1, okay, because it is 0 to 1, this one 0 to 1, 1. In the bigger triangle, we have another length here, okay, this length is 8, okay, parallel to 8, this is just an 8, okay, 8, but this length is x minus 1, because this is 1 unit, x units, this part is x minus 1 unit. So, to match them, to find the relation between x and y, I am going to use tangent theta in the small triangle and in bigger triangle. Tangent theta in the small triangle, okay, in the small triangle opposite, it is y minus 8, y minus 8 divided by 1, okay? And in the bigger triangle, again, tangent theta opposite is 8. 8 divided by x minus 1. That's it. This is the small triangle, small, and this is the bigger triangle, small or bigger. And then cross multiply. When you cross multiply this, it is y minus 8 times x minus 1 is equal to 8 times 1, 8. So, to find the relation between x and y, I am writing in this way. Y minus 8 is equal to 8 divided by x minus 1. So, y is equal to 8 over x minus 1 plus 8. So, if you work on this one a little, if you add them up, y will be equal to 8 times 8 minus 1, sorry, 8 times x minus 1, 8 plus 8x minus 8, okay, divided by x minus 1. Okay, let me repeat. X times x, 8x, 8 times 1, negative 8, and plus this 8. So this 8 and negative 8 will cancel each other, and we are getting y in terms of x as this, 8x over x minus 1. That's it. And then we can go back to the hypotenuse function. In the hypotenuse function, we got this. H squared is equal to x squared, okay, this is hypotenuse, x squared plus y squared. I am writing here 8x over x minus 1 squared. That's it. See the hypotenuse function in one variable now. In the next step, take the derivative of both sides. It is 2h, h prime, is equal to 2x plus, this is chain rule along with the quotient rule, 2 comes down, 2 times 8x over x minus 1 times quotient rule, okay? Quotient rule, it is x minus 1 squared, and derivative of the top is 8. 8 times denominator minus numerator times, it is 8x times denominator's derivative 1. Okay, close the parentheses. And then this is 2x plus, here this is 16x, okay, 16x over x minus 1 times, open the bracket here, 8x minus 8 minus 8x, all divided by x minus 1 squared. So we can cancel 8x, negative 8x, and we can continue here, 2x, 16x over x minus 1 times negative 8 divided by x minus 1 squared. And finally, we can get this one, 2x minus and plus, it is minus. 8 times 16, it is 80 and 48, 128 x divided by x minus 1 cubed. And here, equalize this one to 0, okay, to find the x value for the maximum or minimum length, minimum hypotenuse, right? We are looking for minimum value this time. Here, we can say that 8x is equal to 128x divided by x minus 1 cubed. Actually, here 0 is a solution, but x cannot be 0, okay, x on the x-axis. I'm canceling this x by this x, and this is 2 times x minus 1 cubed is equal to 128. Divided by 2, x minus 1 cubed is equal to 64. So 64 is cube of what? 64 is cube of 4, okay? X minus 1 is cube root of 64, it is 4, and x equals 5. So this is the value of x. So after finding the x value, you can come back here, okay, the relation between y and x over here. We can say y equals 8 times 5 divided by 5 minus 1. This is 40 divided by 4, 10. That's it. Your coordinates will be 5, 0 on the x-axis, 0, 10 on the y-axis. Okay, answer is B. X is 5, y is 10. Okay.